Hello. We're never leaving, Birdman. I'll be here till I die. I gotta refresh the YouTube chat so it actually works. There, that should do it. But I feel not terrible at the moment, so maybe this is the time. I'm not sure. I failed a really close attempt. Yeah, if I hit it first try, that would have been insane. Oh, stream's over, guys. That's basically what I did with a rezoning run a long time ago. But it was more like 40 minutes, not literally 2 minutes in the stream. See, this is what it is, Wesley. If you want consistent streams, you gotta give me consistent strats to grind. That's the deal. They just become exponentially harder. This whole area right here, you can walk on. You can like go up there through the stairs in the back and like come down here and go all along these buildings back there. The way that I get over there is I use the boost over here. And I bunny hop until I reach there. Yeah, it'd be cool. I was up there. You can stand on there. You can stand on there. That ladder doesn't work, but you can go up here. You can. There's that catwalk right there. It would be a pretty cool thing to run. Like all of that is walkable over here. Maybe lower the music a bit. There. Also, if you want that time trial for getting that stupid boost over here, it's in one of my back to basics. I think it's in my most recent one, the launch one. It's in the description if you can't find it on my profile. Because that boost is a lot more annoying than it looks. I woke up at like... Actually, I got woken up by someone and they gave me 2 sausage biscuit like sandwiches from, I guess, McDonald's. I ate one and I passed back out and then ate the other when I woke up at like 2 p.m. or something. And then I've just been chilling ever since. Yeah, it was a great day. Past like hour or so I've been on Catalyst just trying to get this, but I figured might as well stream it. No reason not to. Besides maybe nerves, but hey Tigger. Here, can you copy paste the Discord link so I can pin it in case anyone shows up that might not be in the Discord? You can't copy paste a description on your phone? I'm just lazy. I don't expect you to do it really. But if it was easy access, I can do it myself. I just have to alt tab and do it. Open the browser and actually, do I have a link to the actual stream so I can see my own description? Where do you even get a shareable link? Get shareable link there. Might hear myself double. Yeah, I did. Nice. Nice. Pin message. For some reason, YouTube makes it really difficult to get your own description now. Because it doesn't like show the links fully, so you can't copy paste from like the page. You need to go and you like edit the video and get the link from there. Like I said, just made. Like the Discord isn't a year old now for the meme. Ribs sound nice. I've only had those 2 sandwiches, those 2 sausage biscuits. Haven't decided what I'm gonna eat tonight. Birdman is ever important. No. That's one thing I don't skimp out on is water. I drink tons of water. To go from the bunny hop after the vent boost straight to the pipe? No. Sadly. S for men, yeah. That's the only ad that exists. It's everywhere. The only way I was experimenting with maybe getting the end a slightly bit faster is here you could land on this and it turns into something that you can springboard off of if you land perfectly. But it doesn't bring you high enough to where you can do like the no springboard animation, so it's not worth it. It loses time. The hop is faster. Why do I always do that? Like, every single time I'm practicing it, I don't really do that, but once I've, like, not practiced it for a little bit because I'm doing actual runs, I always go way too fast. And it kills the run. See, that would have been perfect. Teleporter mod. There's a teleporter mod? Or are you talking about like the trainer? It's a portal gun mod? I didn't even know. That seems like it's not possible. Like realistically, it'd be cool, and it's just like, you wouldn't have to like make it to where there's actually a portal. Like you could just, oh, if you run into this wall, you teleport to that area. It wouldn't look as cool. You couldn't see through it, but it could be like a low-tech way to do it. But that seems very complicated still. Wasn't there original Mirror's Edge portal gun mod? And that's what I'm confusing? It depends on, like, dashes. There's a lot in the last few months, but you'd have to specify which dashes because there's a lot. Like right now I'm doing, like, all of Birdman is basically different now. Maybe I don't know terminology of this game because I only play dashes. Also, isn't it not called Balance Reload? It's called Prop Reload? You just like using names of people instead, Tyga? Because you have your hop. Wesley Reload. Is there actually any strat that has Wesley in it? You found so much you didn't name anything after yourself? Why are you so humble? Yeah, the trainer has it. I've never used the trainer though, so I can't say much about it. That could have been mag boosts. You could have been Wesley boosts. Balance boost into balance hop into balance reload. It really depends how much you put the hours in to find random garbage. I think most of the stuff I find is pretty useless anyway. I think I found a decent amount of like safe strats, which loses time, like the punching, to be having healies. I found a way to prevent the stun when you C-boost onto a pipe. What do you mean the stun? Like the damage if you're like landing lower on the pipe? I think the faster you go, the less likely it is for it to happen. I don't know if Balon does. I cannot answer that. Hopefully someone else can. I know Meteor's been doing a lot more like full game stuff, and he's been doing really well. But I don't know if it's any percent of New Game Plus. So what is the trick, Tyria? Where are you hiding from us? It's a tight race at the top. You kicked the frame before you hit the pipe. Have you confirmed, like, in isolation that that's actually what does it? That's pretty weird that it would cancel it. Kicks don't slow you down, I don't think. The jumping speeds you up. You can see the speedometer. The only thing that slows you down mid-air are coils. They limit you to 7 speed. So even if you're going like 30 speed, if you coil, it's all gone. No. The game just didn't want me to springboard. I even tried doing the slow way. I don't think it's possible to salvage that if you land too far away. You just can't springboard. You'd have to like land and then do a regular springboard, which would lose like at least half a second. Also, if this strat that I'm doing at the beginning was near the end, I'd fail near the end too. Newer strats are just difficult. I'm lucky this one's at the beginning and that one's at the end. If it was reversed, that would suck. Why did it not go? What happened? I was holding W game. Also, Tirga, I'm looking into ways to changing the 7 days to die map to a randomly generated one. And I'm trying not to lose our characters whenever we do it. Because I think the randomly generated stuff is cooler. You find like bigger towns and stuff like that. Yeah, I was thinking like we're not really that far. We're only on like day 8 or something. And I could just spawn in like 2 bikes and an AK and a couple more guns that we already have. But the thing is I hate to lose book progress. That's the main thing. Having to find all those books again, but I could just spawn in books. I don't know if there's a way to give XP as well. I'd have to figure that out. But I also made it that you can change the look of your character now. Like, you can change your profile. You'll lose all your stuff, but if you really want to, you can start fresh with a different character. Souls like seeing the visions of ghosts or other runners who are playing the game? Yeah, that'd be cool. And you wouldn't need an active player base. Video premieres 1.2 times? Yeah. I get like, if I watch something in like 1.5, stuff like that, it's weird going back. And I can understand how people like always do that. Just because it feels weird talking... or hearing people talk at a normal pace after that. Like, you want to talk fast yourself even. Like, you feel like everyone's talking slow because you got used to it. Like 11.7, I think. It's close to that. Yeah, that's what I thought when I was practicing a little earlier. I think I showed it to the Discord, but I can show it here as well. I almost hit a run, and it died at the very end. This one. Taste in art or even your perception of architecture. There isn't an ideal frame rate. Just anything above 30, I think, and you're fine. I mean, I like how the aesthetic... I've always had like a minimalist type aesthetic. I wouldn't say it's influenced me, really. But I like some of the things that decorate the houses, and I was like, if I could have that in my house, I'd be like, yeah. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. I don't know if you can hear the dogs, but they're getting really excited right now. Jiguro wave didn't work. Is the Discord one capitalized differently? Thank you. I appreciate it. Nice to see you. It's been a while. Oh god, someone's knocking on my door. Okay, well that was unexpected. Looks like I don't have to get food. The food came to me. Now I have this big aluminum pan, like aluminum foil pan of just a bunch of Cane's chicken and fries. But I don't want to dirty my hands right now. So it's just chilling here now. Definitely. Especially if your hands are the dirtiest thing in existence. But it's like leftovers. So all the fries are cold, so I don't think I'll be eating any fries. I'm the same way. Especially because I have white keycaps. But I don't mind touching my mouse. And I don't dirty my hands very much when I do. Like, I'd only eat a couple things, and then I would say that's it for now. Just eat the chicken with a fork? Okay. I was getting singular fries and eating them. Did my game just freeze and then I restarted? I don't know what that freeze was. And these fries are not good. I should stop eating them. They're terrible for you and they taste terrible. It's the worst of both. But I learned a lesson about eating and touching my keyboard. Because I had pizza one day while I was playing. Yep, still full of cheated times. And I was playing on my keyboard with the white keycaps. And it took me literally hours to scrub the pizza sauce off of my white keycaps. And I was using a napkin at the time. It's not like I was like really being that dirty. I was every bite I'd wipe my hands with a napkin. The snowpack stuff, you can tell which ones are cheated for the most part. And it's a lot more populated. I'm happy for you, Fanta. Third game. I'm kind of done with remasters. A lot of the times, it's just... I'm okay with playing the original. I understand remasters that are like, you literally can't get this game anymore. Unless you like... Like there's some stuff that released for like the stores that are shutting down now, the Nintendo stores. Like I understand those. Our top 5 isn't too bad. Top 1 is where it starts getting pretty difficult, and then getting top 100 in every dash is really difficult, especially with all the cheaters. Because even if I'm like number 1 or number 2 on the dash, I'm still like halfway down the entire leaderboard. Hey. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Yeah, that's when you get tired of playing, is whenever it just kind of like... if you get stuck on it. I did the same for a little bit. This is Renkanon. Renkanon? Sudo apt-get install. I think if you Google that, you'll find it. I think YouTube has filters that blocks out. He's trying so hard. It's funny. But if you need the link to that song, just DM me on Discord if you can't find it. I mean, it comes with the territory. You see more people on YouTube, more people will get recommended to you. I've been using Linux a lot on my Steam Deck, and it's fun, but it has its shortcomings, but it is fun more than anything, and I like to tinker, so it's nice. With Twitch though, like I don't think I've ever seen you in the stream on Twitch. There is no discoverability. You just kind of accept that you will have less viewers on Twitch unless you have an established community. So it's kind of something, it's like an evil you have to to go along with. It's just how it is. YouTube has way more discoverability. And I don't mind like not being popular. It's just, you know, streaming and not talking to anyone kind of gets boring. Like I feel really bad whenever I like, because sometimes I like going into Twitch and just like seeing like 1 viewer stream, 0 viewer streams. And it's really depressing sometimes how people like, you can just see that they're just kind of like sad before you pop in, and you can see how they light up whenever someone talks in their chat. Just because like they know that it's a rare occurrence, because Twitch isn't really a place to find new people to watch. You have to have some sort of following. Like, to put it in perspective, I streamed on on Twitch for the last 4 months, and I think like 1 or 2 people joined the Discord. I streamed on YouTube 3 or 4 times, and we've added at least like 10 people to the Discord. So it's a give and take. And there's always going to be people that, for some reason or another, they want to just get attention. One of my favorite things, like back in the day when I was like 15, was just hopping into one viewer streams and just talking to the people. Especially back then, it was Daisy streams. Nice. Always enjoy more people joining. It's really just a Catalyst server version too, because all I play is Catalyst. But there's a community, so it's nice. I enjoy it. I mean, I bet like the more you talk to lower viewer streamers, you probably find some that are not very pleasant, but all the ones that I've talked to are just very thankful to have anyone in their stream. Do you have an NVIDIA graphics card? You could just use NVENC. My springboard. If you have an NVIDIA graphics card as well, use Shadowplay instead of OBS. No, when NVENC only makes my CPU usage go up like 5% at most. Shadowplay even less. There's a community, a small community, but still a community. People that still find it fun and still enjoy finding new things. I'm not going anywhere, at the very least. Yeah, Catalyst has like 1 to 3 people. Sometimes there's no one, but it's always like just random people that are like, okay, I have a small community and I'm a variety streamer and I'm gonna play this game. A lot of the times it's VTubers. I don't know what attracts the VTubers to Catalyst. I think a HoloLive VTuber played this game and maybe they get it from that. They're like, oh, this might be a good game to play. The original Mirror's Edge has a much more active community, I believe. But I don't mind the size of the Catalyst community. If a game is too big, you kind of get lost as well in the community. And it might not feel as homey, you know? Oh yeah, you're on Bulldozer. Or was that even Bulldozer? Or was that before even Bulldozer? I ran an 8350 for a while. And it was not a good time. So I understand. Yeah, their 8-core processors are really just 4 cores because they use, like, each core had like they like split the things that usually each core has. It's been years since I've read about it, and it was also a little before my time. Definitely, speedrunners have a lot more patience. But I've always been the type to... I can play the same game over and over for years and still enjoy it. Like, a lot of the times if I'm playing games with friends, my main thing on my mind is like, are they still finding this fun? Are they still finding this fun? And I don't want to seem like I'm boring them. Because I don't mind. I can find anything fun as long as I have people to play with. Nice. I'll be right there, right after the stream. Nice. Glad it went well. I appreciate it. I hope the rest of your night goes well. Or day, whatever it is, where you are. I appreciate you being here. That's pretty much a good morning, yeah. Hopefully see you in the Discord. Pipe thing at the end just to jump off to a wall run? Yes, but it's a little more complicated than that, because depending on where you look, you might not get a wall run at all. Like, it's real easy to screw it up. And also if you, since I use mouse scroll, it's really difficult to do it perfectly every time. Like, you do that where you jump off and you just don't get the wall run half the time. But when you do get it, it's very satisfying. Also, if you try to do the corner wall run too fast, you'll just jump off. And I think that's the main way I fail it. But I know I'm not like super consistent at this, but I'm consistent enough to go for runs. If I waited till I was like 100% consistent at that, then I'd be here a lot longer. So I'm just hoping I get lucky, really, for the most part. Could just practice forever, but eventually you have to actually do runs. I feel like Old Tunnels has been neglected for too long. So maybe Old Tunnels in the future soon? Also, I know Frosty found that strat on Too Close to the Sun. He said there's a lot of time save there. I wouldn't be against trying to learn how that strat works and everything. Yeah, the double mag strat. I was also thinking Caleb sub 10. Yeah, that's in the cards. But I think I would do something else before Caleb. Just because Caleb is like this dash, where you have to do like a really long setup. And then if you fail the setup, you have to come back here and do the setup again. And you never really get to start the dash if you fail it. Keep myself safe in Rocket League. Nice. It was not the run. What? I went so high, and then I hit that little corner, and it made me launch downwards. And it killed all of my speed. Oh. Well, I hope you sleep well. Thanks for being in the stream. I appreciate it. What's purple? Bye-bye. Nice to see you as always. What's wrong with 7TV? Can't see emo lists? Oh. It's always been a little scuffed. You can tell they don't care as much. And there's no alternative, so where are you gonna go? That's an emo I remember. Bee hopping. At least they work still. That's all that matters in the end. If I can see the guy eating cereal when someone types LOL in all lowercase, then I'm happy. If I see a rotating fish when someone types Joel, I am also happy. A stream classic. Very classic. Welcome back if you left. No. Always so close and so far. I swear, when I finally get this, it won't feel real. I'm gonna feel like I have to grind it in my sleep still. There's so many dancing emotes. It's amazing. I've accepted that I'm just gonna eat cold chicken. I'm too lazy to warm it up. I'm kinda hungry. And it's just been sitting in front of my face this whole time. I haven't had a death like that in a while. I keep on debating whether I should just like put on my normal playlist and see how long before YouTube takes my stream down. But I don't want to do that just in case that I do get a PB in this stream. And then the VOD will be gone. The original VOD. Nice entrance, Lumi. Not in the mood. I'll listen to P Money. What have you been doing, Lumi? Did you actually make a new Out of Bounds time trial? Is that what everyone's been running? What is the Out of Bounds time trial that Wesley was running? I've never seen the ending because I've never ran it. So I thought it was a new one. I was telling Wesley, there is all this here is jumpable, runnable. I don't know if these bottom ones are. Oh, they are. This is what happens to my playlist when everything is copyrighted. And go from rap to the most weeb music that exists. I was feeling really good about my consistency before I started the stream, and now it's all gone. That was like what I grew up on. Buns are too expensive. Buns are a luxury. I should practice this. I'm failing it too much here now. Both of those were foreshadowing for my next 10 attempts. I'm just gonna get slow bunny hops. It didn't even give me a springboard. Just hopped over it completely. I didn't even coil. You could tell my brain's all mush. That stumble is what you're saying that you cancel with a kick? I honestly feel like I was much more consistent at this, like when I was grinding for stuff like years ago. I think I had like more of a setup before. That's alright, Wesley. I don't blame you. Half the time you're sleep deprived anyway. You should get some sleep. Why did I take damage there? Amazing. I don't know how I'm failing this so much now. I was doing so well earlier. What is wrong with me? I gotta practice on a different time trial. Why'd you say that, Lumi? I thought you were asleep by now. Or you weren't looking at chat. I wish this strat was viable. But you always get the slow... You have to like ledge board still. If you didn't have to ledge board and you could just do the quick one, I'm pretty sure it'd be faster. Alright, that's close enough. I'm going for runs. This beginning strat is like an attempt bottleneck. Like I can only do an attempt every like 5 or 6 seconds versus like 1 or 2 seconds of the old strat. So I have like half as much as attempts. Nice. I'm glad I was able to help. It's really useful in some scenarios. It's just kind of difficult to get a grasp on at first. Because it's a lot of key presses in a small amount of time. Yeah, if you come from Source games, crouch jumps are not that foreign of a concept, so it's not that bad. Can scroll V up. Scroll V up is so fun. I wonder if Meteor's trainer, if you can have it to where you can scroll bunny hop. Like, not a completely automatic, but it seems like it would just be redundant, I guess. But it'd be really cool. That's what Meteor's working on. Auto B-hop. But it won't be like used in runs, it would just be used for practice and stuff. Not allowed. You can't stop me. What is the way they're preventing it? There's a watermark and like it won't let you be in dashes or whatever. I don't remember what they said. I can imagine Balin just hitting the sickest B-hop chain in a full game run. Smacking into a wall, losing like half your speed, but still keeping the B-hop chain going. But it just come in handy from like a second ago I was testing like getting that bunny hop here and like going over there with it. And it took me tons of attempts just to get it once because the bunny hop timing is a little weird. How you have to like go down a little bit. And making it over there. And that would have made like me attempting it for 5 minutes into literally the first try. I think the worst part is some boosts just decide to send you a little higher randomly. And so that actually throws off your bunny hop timing. Like coming off the boost, it'll like send you up a little more. I swear, if I do this much streaming, grinding this, and then I hit it off stream, I'm gonna be really upset. What clip? I have NVIDIA Shadow Play, yeah. Or Share Overlay it's called now. And then I clip it with ShareX. And then I post it. Metal thing? What metal thing? Oh. I wish this game had something built in like that. I'm trying to think, there was another thing. It's not plays.tv, it was called like over something. There's another one that was like a clipping thing. No, not Overwolf. It was a website. No. No, it was used a lot before like Twitch clips came out as well too. But it shut down slightly after that. Was it owned? Maybe? Something like that. Maybe I'm thinking something else. Yeah, they are fun. I recommend going for old routes. They're only fun if you like doing the same thing over and over. Thousands of attempts. Rotating dashes is the easiest way to kill all muscle memory you have. I would never grind 2 dashes at the same time. You should see how intricate the Backstreet Bluff strats get. Like how the tiny little strats, they make a big difference. That's why I like the dash so much. So, you see this lineup right here? This piece of the fence lines up with the black part right there. And you jump right as you hit this. Jump, crouch. And then look left and just spam jump. I usually use the scroll wheel while I'm, like, here I scroll wheel up. Right there. Oh yeah, I have way too many time trials. What does 140 mean? Hey, I appreciate that. Nice to see new people. Hope we're doing well. Don't worry about it. What are you talking about? I appreciate you checking out my stuff. It's always nice seeing more people get into the game and enjoy random garbage that I throw up. I didn't, no. I mean, I did, but I never submitted. It was all just for fun. And I didn't upload anything to my YouTube channel. I had like a 40-minute time on the OG Mirror's Edge. Stupid smiley faces. Was it all the movement tech that got you into YouTube on this game? I've always been, like, I speedrun before, but never anything that serious. I got in the game because, like, I don't know, I was doing runs and I was actually getting near the top of the leaderboard without even, like, putting a lot of effort in. So I just kept on playing. And then I hit my first world record not long after. And it kept me around. And I haven't stopped since. But I do think the tech in this game is like way too good to have this few players. Like the tricks that this game has are super fun. I think it's just all the cool tricks were discovered by the time that the game was more dead. Like if mag boosts were found earlier, I think the game would actually be a little more popular at the very least. Like if the beginning there were like articles coming out, it's like this player did this in Mirror's Edge Catalyst, and it's them doing a mag boost and flying across, you probably would have gotten more popular. Mag boosts aren't really the latest, but they're the latest, like, huge tech, I guess, if you think about it. Like, the latest thing that changed the game and made us go back and, like, look at every single dash is, like, does it have a mag in it? How can we change this? You had to, like, really change your perspective on everything. And it lowered a lot of time trials by, like, seconds. When you're fighting over milliseconds or hundredths of a second before. I think the coolest strat that Mag Boost enabled was the new Noah's Run. Which saved 9 seconds? This game's tricks are tough, and for a while it feels like you're never gonna get better. But then something clicks. You have to like really understand the tricks. And once you understand them, they're much easier to get. Just throwing your head at it, you kind of don't understand it. And it's really a lot more difficult. I think that was my main thing that made me not as good at the beginning. Was I was just throwing my head at a C boost over and over and over and over. And I didn't think to myself, what is making me get this C boost whenever I do get it on my attempts? Yeah. This game has a, like, your hours in the game scale really well. Like, surprisingly well. Like, I'm still getting better. I don't feel I've hit a cap. Not even close. Yeah, I've tried to put some tutorials out. I admit it isn't enough still. I don't mind when people ask questions that those tutorials answer because there's some nuances that I don't cover. I just like how smooth the game is. Like, it's very vague to just say that. But as soon as I started playing this game, I realized like every single movement I make feels smooth. And that translates to tricks even. Like all of these tricks that I do, I don't feel like I'm like bugging the game and my character's freaking out. I just feel like like it's almost meant to happen. Yeah, exactly. The smoothness. Also, I think the tricks in this game are rare enough that you have moments where you just are just running. You don't have to do anything fancy, you can just run. Like, for me to get from here to there, the fastest way is literally just to run. There's no, like, trick in the meantime that I have to do. Like, before they patched it, coils used to make you faster by just doing that. Just having, like, you have to use your elements around you to get boosts and to get speed. Yeah, the tricks almost feel intentional, but they are just player-discovered things. Technically, if you bunny hop enough, you can see that your speed goes up each bunny hop, but it's by a minuscule amount. You'd have to chain a lot of bunny hops in a row. Maybe eventually with Meteor's trainer, we can see that quite a view launch across into the entire building. I wonder, do I even have to land on these things? Why am I landing on them? Can't I just land, like, there instead? Am I just making life more difficult for myself by having to do a height change bunny hop when I could just do a regular bunny hop? Yeah. Sadly, doesn't seem very in the cards. EA and DICE are not the same as they were before. Even I can't say that. My favorite is Fallout New Vegas. I have like two sides to me. I have like really story-driven stuff I enjoy, and stuff with good movement. They don't have to have both. It could be exclusive. Like, this game doesn't have a good story, but the movement is amazing, so I'm willing to play it for thousands of hours. Fallout New Vegas has a great story. Movement's not very good at all. But I'm also willing to play it for thousands of hours. There really is nothing else like it. Everything else is very indie. Or literally the original Mirror's Edge, like you just said. The original story was much better. They tried too hard, I think, on this story, and it didn't come out very well. Story doesn't have to be groundbreaking. The thing about failing it like that is I literally have no chance to like save it. If you just can't get a bunny up there, you can't get a bunny up there. You just have to get lucky and land on a specific part where you can get a bunny up. That wasn't even a problem of the windows, the timings. It's literally impossible. If you land on a slightly uneven surface, it's just not possible. It's a bunny hop. You can tell when it happens because you can see the speedometer change whenever I hit the ledge. And my speed should not change at all. If my speed changes whenever I land on the ledge, like if I suddenly drop 2 speed out of nowhere, then you know it's just like there's no way you could salvage it, and it kind of sucks. Hey, I appreciate it. If you're interested in this stuff, my Discord always exists, but otherwise I just hope to see you in the future. Nice to have you. See ya. The thing is most people think that you have to, like, the best part about the dashes is that you can see all the past people and you don't really have to feel like you're running against the top runners. Like, you can go at your own pace and see how you're improving. I've always been one to run against myself. And I think this game caters to that type of player that's willing to run against theirself a lot. Yeah, going AD as you move your mouse. What, the landing that I have to do? It's a very weird trick. But it makes timings really difficult, but if you hit it, it looks really cool. It's actually the fastest way, which is crazy. Because if you like land like this, Then you have to like go up and do that. Like you have to run a bit before you hop. If you do it backwards, then you don't have to do that little run. You just immediately hop backwards. Also, versus a roll, it's much faster. That's a very new strat. Tirgo found it, actually. It's not very complicated. It's literally just turn around with your mouse and don't hold W whenever you roll. You always superhero land whenever you don't hold W. Unless you're like way too high. If you're too high, you'll still roll. And then as soon as you superhero land, just start spamming jump. Wait, I have to manually turn around every single time. So I'm moving my mouse. I think it's possible to Q-turn superhero land as well though, but I've never done it. I don't like using Q-turn very much. Yeah, like that. I don't know, that just feels weird to me. I mean, it's the same thing, but she turns after the Q-turn. I turn before. Or before the superhero landing itself. Yeah, I have a pretty slow sense. I use a default sense here, but I use 400 DPI. Which is faster than I would... I used to use 400 DPI, 1.3 cents in CS. So I have a gigantic mousepad. I think I eventually hired it to like 1.6, but still. For one point of my life, I was at 1.3 with 400 DPI, and that was very difficult. But I don't need to hit headshots in this game, so I don't mind the higher sends. It makes doing 180 tricks easier. It's not the best. You get used to it. Missing at the very end always hurts though. What do you mean the flick timings? Like the way you like look beforehand and then jump? Turn a Q-turn? That? I think over time, I don't use Q-turns, like, ever. And most of the time, you don't have to... Oh, you're talking about this. What? I am Q-turning. Look, this is if I don't move my mouse. That's what happens. I'm moving my mouse right, so I'm stopping that. Like, I'm countering it. It's like a CS spray, but sideways. You have to counter it with your mouse. $90? No, you should never have to do that. Also, the more you do it, the more easier it'll be to do tricks like that. To where you like counter it, and then you look at the other wall. Yeah, you basically fight it as the game's trying to move you right or left. You cannot. That is two separate walls right here. So I went around, and then I turned onto this wall. The only thing you can do twice is you can wall run, and then go back to the same wall. You can do 3 things in total. You can wall run, back. Oh, it's super difficult because my mouse sense. I don't like doing that trick very often. Like that. And that'll give you the most height. Yeah, it's a lot of fighting. The game trying to push you one way. Because the game really wants you to turn 180 with the Q-turn. Platinum is all achievements, isn't it? I still don't have that. I have 2,000 hours. I don't know what I'm missing. I think it's one of those like, I'd have to check actually. But nice. Welcome back, Mystics. I'm sure nothing's changed since you last been here. It's very more of the same. You've gotten better. Well, at least something's changed. Once I get a run of this, I'm just going to be amazing at it, and I'm never going to use these skills ever again. Why didn't I go up? What happened? Everything's like very specific to Birdman. So unless I'm running Birdman again. Very true. Bunny hop past traffic. Ten bunny hops in a row. I'm trying to think what that could be. Concrete? Concrete. Old Caleb as well was like 13 bunny hops in a row. Dedicated B-hop lane, yeah. Yeah, concrete is not fun. Old Caleb was the worst though. That was 13 bunny hops, I think, in a row. And I hit it. And then I immediately... a new trick was found where you don't have to do 13 bunny hops in a row. Just like 5 or 6. Also, I might end up ending the stream pretty soon. Even though it was a short stream. I should probably go before I burn out myself too much. Birdman Sunday. What's crazy is I do grinds like this, and then I'm off to the next one, and it's a very similar grind. And I don't remember how grueling it was. And I just go again on another dash. It just gets lost in the memories. The only thing you remember is getting that one good run. That's mostly our fault, though. Leap of faith, yeah. If we didn't find all this garbage, then the game wouldn't be so bad. I am using the time trial marker. I use that a lot. And a lot of my, if you look back at some of my videos, you'll probably see them all over. This one especially here. It's a perfect lineup. You're on Xbox? I don't know. I don't think Wesley has played Xbox with like tons of new strats, so maybe stuff with like mag boosts in it, you'd probably find success. Like maybe DFT would be viable. Xbox players do more bunny hops, yeah. There's no downside to playing on a controller bunny hop wise, so. I'm not sure. I don't remember what. I think Wesley's account is just Wesley DVT. I don't know what having the mind of Usain Bolt means. Wesley 524? I don't think so. Probably not him. Yeah, Wesley DVT 15 is what he goes by. Or just Wesley DVT. Just got back from Taco Bell. Nice. Do you go there daily? I did not get world record. You think I'd still be here if I got world record? I would have been passed out. I do bunny hop with F, and I don't recommend anyone else do it. It's literally just personal preference. I don't understand. Like, some people try to copy my vines. And I used to do the same thing with CS players back in the day. So I kind of understand, but... CS surfing taught me to bunny hop with F. Imagine you're surfing, right? And you really want to flick your knife around, your butterfly knife. And so you bind inspect weapon to spacebar. And so you can inspect your weapon with your thumb while you're surfing. So how do you jump? How do you auto bunny hop? You hold F and then you use D. So I just spam space and R to flick my butterfly knife. Jump bind. I like inspecting knives on CS, but only the butterfly knife. I didn't inspect very much otherwise. While surfing, it just looked cool. I never use sprays in any game. Well, she does this jump. I did use a butterfly knife when I was surfing, but I didn't own one. I just had one of those servers that lets you pick a knife. I think I miss my old surf server. I had a butterfly knife knight anytime I could. That's still my favorite knife in CS. Butterfly knife knight and as least scratched as possible. But they were like $120, so I wasn't buying that thing. Butterfly knife is the knife that people use that does tricks and stuff like that when you flick it around. It's banned in the US, I'm pretty sure, and other places, just because people hurt themselves with it. Or maybe there's another reason, but it's very specific and I don't know it. But people buy them without like blades in them and stuff, and they practice like doing tricks and stuff. The only knife that I liked a lot besides the butterfly was the huntsman. I really like the huntsman for some reason. Yeah. It's a pretty big knife. Nice to see you, Abyssal. Rare Abyssal. Showing. Hope you're doing well. I don't know, it's midnight. Welcome. Nice to see you in the stream. See, that one was impossible to get a bunny hop from. You just took a couple speed away from me and made it impossible to bunny hop. What? What do you mean where? Oh, I see. Boshi. He's probably asleep. Or doing real life stuff. I think I messaged him earlier. He's like, I'm busy. I'm sad that I can't catch the stream because I'm busy. Or something like that. What time is it over there? Like noon or something by now? 3 p.m.? I don't know. He is. Dedicated NZ mod. Yeah, I was almost close with 3 p.m. Busy at 4 p.m. What type of job does he have? He doesn't have somewhere that he can just like sit down and watch stuff still at work, right? I don't know if he's working though. What a god. Outdoors for NASA. Remote outdoors. He has a computer remotely connecting to NASA while outdoors. The moon, yeah. I knew that one was off, but I still tried it anyway. Why is this stupid sea boost so annoyingly difficult on the fly? I will give it one more attempt where I get on top of there and then I'm getting off just because I want to do some stuff with the 7 Days to Die server before I lay down. I want to test to see if I can change the map and everything. I don't know what the longest stream I've ever done is. Was it like 10 hours? Do you remember, Tyria? It was that one stream where Foshi donated. The heading home stream, I think. Everyone quits right before they get the world record. It's the meme where there's two guys with pickaxes and they're going to the jewels and he quits right before. I haven't done heading home in a while. It's definitely, there's tons of time save on heading home. It's just so difficult because it's so long. Exactly, exactly. There's so much to do. I gotta install the new auto split for all dashes. I still don't have it. There's so much to do. I think you DM'd me that it existed, but not like the direct link to download, I think. Not that I expect you to. I was just saying I've been lazy. Oh, you did? Was it just the file itself did you send, or a link to it? I could see Animal Crossing maybe. If they had really, really sick bass. The rare triple stumble. Well, that saves your position before you start your dash. Isn't that just a trainer? I don't think those are allowed, sadly. Dashes, they're very lenient on what mods you can use versus like full game runs, but I don't think they're that lenient. OT, UC, Caleb, Birdman, Concrete with the new camera boost, probably. I don't know, you gotta ask Balin. Balin holds all the answers. Oh, Balin's here. I was just kidding. That's funny. It affects the time that you spend. Yeah, as long as you don't submit. I technically could go crazy with the mods since I don't submit my runs. But I like staying within the thing just in case I ever might want to submit. I like staying within the rules. Those darn console players. Yeah, in the same time, a PC player could do more runs than a console player. Tap R also, but don't let them take away tap R, okay? Don't do this. Don't make him go the other way. It's our salvation right there. You can't do that. This is not the time for whataboutism. Okay, that was my last attempt. I mean, you have regular slides. Not that that helps that much. I wish you could transport this speed up there at Birdman. Line up that boosts his pay. Yeah. What night sky? Can you springboard off these? You can. You'd be doing me a favor. No, it's not real. I like ending in this spot. All the cars, even though half of them are going into each other. It's a good song to end on. Setup's not a bad song. I will be continuing to stream until I get this. At the very least. Hopefully more than that. Crazy bro. Axel F. But I appreciate everyone hanging out. But I need to do things besides sit in this chair. I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye. Also join the Discord if you haven't. Discord exists.